Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video on this very cold and snowy day in Newcastle. It is match day, the football is back, and we are heading up to St James's Park to see Newcastle take on Rayo Vallecano, the Spanish side who are currently sat 8th position in the league. Funnily enough, the two friendlies we played at the start of the season were also against two teams that were in 8th place, and we did pretty good in them too, so I'm hoping we do well again today. It is a friendly. I think it is going to be a mixed up side. We don't really know what World Cup players might or might not be back, and we've got a game in 2 days' time. We play again in 2 days against Bournemouth in the Cup, so will we rest players? Will we potentially just give everybody a little bit of game time? That's my prediction. I think it could be a bit of a mix mash. You've got to think, it is a friendly, but there is going to be a stadium full of people there wanting to see the guys returning, so we'll see how we get on. Obviously, it's a friendly, it's about fitness, it's about getting the lads back together, but, so if we don't win, you know, I'll get over it pretty quickly, but it would still be nice to see us get a few goals, get the crowd cheering, and just get this second half of the season kick-started with some good football today. It's an early kick-off at 12:12 and it is on NUFC TV, so if you did watch the game, let me know your thoughts down below. So I'm pretty much heading straight up to the game, and then maybe stop out for a few drinks after. But here we go, back to St James's. Let's see us get a win. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting a Greg's. Look at that queue. It's absolutely massive. The Greg's queue is down the road. Oh no. Here we go. It's good to be back. They've got the music playing out as well, which is amazing. Bit of Jimmy Nail, Big River, but the Greg's queue. I suppose that's what happens when it's a midday kickoff. I have never seen the Greg's queue so long. We even tried to go to the Tesco, that was heaving. So, I think I'm going to treat myself to a pie inside the ground today for my lunch. But getting in now, yeah, live music playing, all the fans are back. Oh, it's good, it's good. And we've got 2 of these games across the next 3 days. What a guy. Right, let's get a quick pint, I think, and then we'll head in. Right then, look who we found, Mr. Adam P. How are you?
I'm good, Bob, thank you. Hello there.
How's the cold weather? Coming back from Saudi Arabia, I bet it was warmer there.
Yes, it certainly was. I mean, I got back from Saudi, actually, my train was delayed 2 hours because of all the snow and London.
Oh,
so,
dear me.
I felt it straight away. It's not great, but I've got a bit more used to it now, so thankfully, just in time for Newcastle, I'm more sorted now.
I was going to say, back at St James's Park, it must be good, and pretty much twice in the next 3 days as well. Friendly game today, but do you reckon we've got it in us to get a win?
I think so. I mean, Rayo Vallecano are a good side to be fair. No, a good side. Obviously, this is sort of like the appetizer for the main course on Tuesday.
Yeah.
The Newcastle want to win their first trophy, first domestic trophy in 67 years. The Carabao Cup's your best bet this season with City and Liverpool playing each other. So, yeah, I can't get too excited for that yet. This is just more or less the test. I think
get us going. Yeah.
Enough, as well as giving our players an opportunity to potentially get themselves into that game. So, yeah, today is going to be important in the sense that we've got to get these players ready, but ultimately Tuesday is the really big one.
Absolutely, and we have seen the lineups. Good to see Trippier in there, but then also the bench is full of a lot of young lads. What do you think of it, and have they got it in them to take a win?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I was in Saudi last week, yes, obviously we have rotated the team around quite a bit, but ultimately that game, we were playing the most
pretty much the same team. Yeah.
And we won 5-0.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think today will be somewhat similar. I think Newcastle will take the game by the hand in the second half, hopefully, but I don't think it'll be 5. I think it'll be a bit closer, but
yeah.
I fancy us to win.
What's the prediction on him, how are?
I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle.
3-1, I'll take it. Good to see you, mate. And if you don't follow Adam on YouTube already, link down in the description. Cheers, man. Right, heading in now. Good to see Adam and a couple of the lads. It's good to be back, but the lineups are out. Kind of what I predicted, a little bit less so. There's a bit of a rumour that Newcastle actually played a behind closed doors friendly yesterday to get the lads back in action, which is why we aren't seeing quite as many players in today's game. Pope and Trippier are on. Other than that, it's pretty much the friendly against Saudi Arabia. So you're looking at the likes of Wood up front, Murphy, Maxi, Shelvey, so no Wilson, no Bruno, no Shaw, and the bench is majority youngsters, kids. So I think, hello, are you alright? Just said hello to some of the True Faith guys there, but yeah, the lineups are there. First 11's good, bench not so, but hopefully if we're winning, we can bring some of the kids on and we'll see how we get on. Cheers! Get in! Didn't take very long. 1-0 up. I mean, they had a few chances down here for the first few minutes, but we've put the ball in the roof of the net. Get in! Great crowd, by the way. Great turnout for a half-12 friendly. And I will say as well, great turnout from the away fans as well. They've got themselves a little cult following in the corner there. 1-0 up. The half-time food, we've gone for chicken chunks, fries and curry sauce. It's actually pretty good. Is this so, isn't it? Newcastle pen, Chris Wood, taking his time. Yes, that's how you do it. Top corner. Get in, lad. 2-0. Well guys, there you have it, coming out of St James's Park now. A 2-1 win in the friendly game in the end. A great goal from Sean Longstaff in the first 2 minutes of the game. In fairness, they played well for the first 2 minutes and then we played well for the next 88 minutes. They started good, had a few chances, but after that, after we scored our goal, they barely touched the ball. Great finish from Longstaff. Wood scores the pen to make it 2. And then Matty Target scored them a goal as well to make it 2-1. I think that was probably the best chance they had on goal in that game. But yeah, it was a friendly. We got the job done. Some great quality in there from the likes of Trippier playing today. A few little round the corner passes, a few little back heels. A little bit of loss in quality further up the pitch at times, but that's what's going to happen when you're playing, you know, a second string side. And it was good to see some of the young'uns come on and get a little bit of game time at the end. And I predicted this pretty much with my lineups. I kind of hoped I was wrong because we've got this many fans coming down for a friendly. You want them to see the stars, you want them to see Callum Wilson, you want them to see Bruno. It's not what we did. And you know, Eddie Howe was never shied. I'm running across the road. Eddie Howe has never shied away from this in his lineups. You know, he said, you know, he does what's best for the team. He's not going. He does what he thinks is right, and I think what he thinks is right, you know, is to rest some players so that when we play in the cup game on Tuesday, we go full. Imagine everyone will be back on Tuesday, Bruno included. Joe Linton wasn't there today. See him on Tuesday. Callum Wilson up front, and then once we have the cup game, as I get blinded, we then have 6 days rest until we play Leicester on Boxing Day as well. So yeah, good to see some of the lads out, and as I've said, whether it's true or not, a rumour that they actually had a behind closed doors friendly yesterday as well. 2 back-to-back friendlies, similar to what we did at the start of the season, and that's why some of the players were missing. Who knows? But We went out there, we got some game time, we got to see some of the youngsters in action, and then I'll be back at St James's Park in 2 days' time, where I'm hoping to see the big guys back, and we can really crack on with this season. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, loads of Newcastle content coming. It's going to be a busy week, and it's going to be a good second half of the season, I hope. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.